I think season number 14, they won against NIP on this too as well, so they're comfortable with that. So it's going to be a big match coming up, and we're about to go live here between these two teams.
Yes, we are, and it will be, as far as I know, compLexity starting on the terrorist side all throughout this, and it's going to be Navi, well, on the CT side, which, I mean, for Dust 2 is actually what I think most teams prefer at this point. So let's see how this is going to unfold. The pistol round, important as always.
That's right, so let's look at the BenQ roster rundown. We got Senya, Zeus, Starix, Seas, and Guardian for Navi on the CT side. And for compLexity, we have Nothing, Anger, Semphis, Hiko, and Sean Garris to kick things off with the pistol landers.
Yeah, they're obviously spotting middle here, trying to see if they can maybe count how many people are through. There's already one guy holding, and I think they got the count on the other two as well. So they have a pretty good idea what the setup is for Navi.
Definitely, they're expecting this aggressive push on long. That's why they have two guys supporting, and they have the decoys being thrown as well, trying to sell a fake maybe towards that long area, because you see them falling back at the same time. And I think at this point, they just want to try to overtake Zeus, who's currently playing that connector at game helper.
Yeah, good flashes coming in right now. Guardian can't see a thing, and they're getting pushed back on long, which is great because the sandwich is coming in. If they can just pick up the kill, Starix has to go down. Now the bomb is dropped, and this is not how compLexity had envisioned this at all.
That's right. Now it's a 4-on-2 situation with Sean Garris and Semphis, the last two remaining. They have committed inside A, but like you said, the bomb is down that long, so they have to plow through 4 players right now of Navi. So one head-to-head against Seas on catwalk. It's going to be Sean Garris who loses that battle. Last one is spotted at middle double doors. Semphis is going to try to take him down here with the Glock that he picked up, but he cannot connect his shots. And now he's going to get pinned and hunted down. He's going to get support from Senya as well, but Seas doesn't need that help. And Navi takes the pistol round.
So what really happened this round, I think what could have worked out great for compLexity is if once they push up short and they throw the flashbangs down toward this area, the people who are here fall back, and then the rest of the compLexity squad push out on long, and they're supposed to sandwich whoever is in here and just kill them from either side, and it very nearly worked, but then the kills happening from pit just were too strong.
Exactly. They had the better aim now, and Senya with the P90 on the second round, of course, a save round. Actually, it's going to be a buy for compLexity with CZs, and at this point, I think we might look for a mid to be split at the beginning here. They're just going to try to spot to see if anybody's going to push aggressively at long so far. You saw Hiko there, but we are in the eyes of Guardian, who's looking through the double doors. He heard a few footsteps at lower B before, and now here comes the flashes. They're going to try to push through this mid, but there's no smoke for the CT spawn as well, so this is going to be tough if they're going to try to commit. And look at that, compLexity decides to just take a step back.
Yeah, and there was no bomb plant for compLexity in that first round, so they are going to be with armor and everything else. It means it's going to be the 4th round that they're going to be able to buy in unless they win this round, of course. And Guardian already picking off one. There's a great double. Goes for another one, but has to reload. And actually gets killed by Zeus. Not the ideal end.
Yeah, because they actually went for that smoke after Zeus tried to spam through the smoke. And now Sean Garrison, Nothing, trying to capitalize here as the bomb is down. Face to face, it's going to be Zeus taking the upper hand on Hiko, getting that double kill there with Sean Garris now. The LMS on a 2 versus 1, picked up Senya's P90, but the bomb is in his point of view. He's going to have to attempt to win this 2 versus 1 as they have the crossfire set up for Navi at the mid double doors. Sean Garris peeks out, and Starix is going to pick him off with the M4, and that's going to be 2-0 now in favor of Navi.
Oh, you really hope if Sean had the bomb then at the end instead of it being dropped in the middle, that would have been an incredible round. But even still, they did a lot of damage to Navi, and had to spend a lot of money now rebuying everything.
It's the second time that it happens where they actually tried to push through and drop the bomb earlier, so it was easy for Navi to rotate and just focus on covering that bomb.
See now, Guardian with just a pistol, and he's obviously saving for an AWP later on. They understand how important that is. But I don't know. That round was actually pretty good for compLexity. That could have been a win for them.
Definitely. I mean, at that point, Guardian buying an AWP after, technically, if they win this round as well, you're going to see them low on the money situation after. So if compLexity on a real gun round on the 4th one, manages to win the round, then it might turn around right after because you're going to see Navi in a save. But now all 5 of them with CZs, it's going to be Senya capitalizing with a touchdown grenade onto Nothing. Through the double doors, Guardian trying to go for the pre-fire, but Sean Garris gets the best out of him, runs out of that, but then he gets picked off by Senya, now with only 10 HP. We have a 4-on-3. Zeus is trying to push up on that catwalk, and compLexity is just going to try to overtake the site. Zeus decides to fall back towards elevator, gets the better shot, drops the bomb. Oh, almost dropped it inside the CT spawn. That would have been close. But now, again, Semphis moving in, getting the kill, but starts on the support at ramp and drops the last 2. Well, Seas is going to be the one actually that picks the last kill onto Semphis at catwalk. And now we're going to see the first real test here for compLexity on the T side against Navi.
Yeah, and the AWP pickup from Guardian happening as predicted.
Yep.
But it, I don't know, this is still a pretty costly first couple of rounds here for Navi. They've had to spend a lot of money they didn't want to spend. If compLexity can win this upcoming round, they can bounce right back into the game. And compLexity are looking a lot more alive on this map than Manajuma were when they were playing Navi just a second ago. Good grenade starting off here. Starix getting overrun. And Hiko goes down, in fact, and Starix is going to be able to make it out. I thought he was going to get mowed down then.
He got a nice flash from his teammate to cover him there as he hit inside the pit. The second one running out, which seems to be Anger, was totally flashed, so decided to fall back, but he still manages to come out and get the headshot. This is 1 versus 1, but Starix gets the best out of him at Long. So now Long is clear for Navi. They're going to be able to reassess here towards the A defense, but they hear Sempis dropping down. He's going to try to drop him, but he gets shot by Senya with the P90. Wow. P90 against AK, too strong right now, as nothing is going to move up, and Guardian there, that AWP coming into factor.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too brave of a play from Sempis jumping down like that. If he had been 1 second earlier, he would have just got the kill initially, so some very unfortunate timing here. But it's working out great for Navi. They've got a 1-on-4 on their hands right now. If they can come out of this round with 4 people alive, they're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, so Sean Garris now, I'm pretty sure that Senya heard towards the end. There you go, that's why Seas was already looking down, gets the kill. And now that is 4 unanswered rounds as Navi is riding this momentum. But at the same time, they're not underestimating compLexity. That's why at the beginning of the round, you saw them go with a double smoke at mid-double doors to prevent this battle, expecting that Sean Garris would be offing. But on compLexity side, they had no money for AWPs. They went for full AKs. So they really have to start managing their money a little bit better here to try to get that off in the hands of Sean Garris.
Now we'll see. Who's that? I think that's, yeah, that's Jordan just waiting in C spawn. I'm not sure what that is, but obviously it's an eco round for them, so it's not a big deal.
Yep.
Probably just talking some things over.
Guardian spotted the first one jumping through the double doors. That was Sean Garris. Missed the shot, but now he gets that support from his teammate, which is going to be Senya, just at turtle boxes. Molly preventing them from going for a mid to be split again, as these guys are all stacked up towards the middle, speaking about compLexity. And the same thing if you're looking at that mini-map for Navi, as they decide now to focus more towards that B, thinking that it was going to be a tunnel push. But now they hear footsteps on catwalk, so they rotate back. Zeus now at the elevator. compLexity capitalizing inside the side. Counter flashes coming in from both sides. But Zeus gets the first kill of this round. A second one, retaliated by nothing. Now Starix on a rotation will have to try to get this, Anders.
Yeah, trying to see if they can do it. The bomb is going to go down here, and no grenades to follow. Nothing. It's going to get a great shot. Jumps out onto Long. Takes down a second one. Picks up an AK. Now it's a 2-on-2. This is not done yet. If they can win this, it's incredible, but it's not easy. Sean is alone. He's trapped, and he's going to go down. That very nearly happened.
But that was a great save, though, for compLexity. 3 kills, aggressive with the CZ, great shots by nothing as well, getting a triple kill that last round, and getting a bomb plant. So now, look at that money. Enough money as well for AWPs, full armors, full AKs, full nades. Now, we're going to probably see a battle at the beginning at mid-double doors now. Sean Garris still deciding to see what he's going to do. And look at that. What do you think about this, Anders? Him deciding to go with an AK in the end?
Well, the fact that he waited made me think maybe he was thinking about doing it, but his spawn was really bad for middle, so it would have been difficult for him to get there in time anyway.
Makes sense.
And if you're buying an AWP on this map, you're basically saying, I'm going to try and out-up Guardian, and maybe that's not worth it.
We'll see if that's the case. So he made his way, he had the better B spawn, made his way towards lower B first, but these guys are just setting up right now. Guardian's going to spot towards catwalk. He hears the pre-fire happening, but he's not going to spot anything as of yet towards the barrels. Nice incendiary grenades being lobbed as well here to prevent these guys from pushing aggressively up on catwalk. Slowed him up a bit, but Sempis still manages to get the entry kill onto Zeus. Guardian will have to maybe try to go for another double up kill, Anders.
He's going to try, but he's going to fail. They take him down. This is a great opening. All compLexity has to do now is play this slowly, safely. They have smokes. They can deal with Starix easily. There's a grenade. Starix takes down one, but he should be sandwiched in any second now, and there's the backstab. Hiko coming in, and that's it. Very smooth play from compLexity, and it's about time.
Yes, and at this point, these last 2 guys for Navi will probably have to save now. You can see them setting up towards the T spawn. So if you're looking now at that minimap again, we have them set up actually for compLexity, going on a hunt, trying to prevent them from maybe saving their guns. They're going to wait a few seconds first to see if anybody's around the corner, but now you can see them pushing out. Now both of Navi are inside CT spawn. They hear the pre-fire shot, and it's going to be nothing, and Hiko going to try to hunt him down. He manages to take him down. The trade comes in, and that was nothing on to Senya, but Seas so far still manages to stay alive, drops 2. And that bomb is going to go off, so the first point coming in here for compLexity. Seas gets a trip kill, and maybe the last one, he's going to be able to save it here. So Nonetheless, compLexity needed desperately that round. They got it, and they got the kills, and now they're hurting the money situation for Navi if they manage to win this one, actually.
Yeah, and you know, this is all because, in spite of the fact that Navi have won 5 rounds in a row, they've lost, I mean, those 5 rounds, they've lost so many guns in those rounds, and now, you know, they just lose a single round, they're almost back to 0. So, yeah, if compLexity can win one more round here, that'll be all it takes, but they did lose a lot of rifles, so the same is actually true for them. If they lose this upcoming round, they're probably going to be ecoing. This is a critical round.
And it was a less aggressive push this time for the CT side. They only had Starks move up by himself at long, while we were trying to sell a fake for compLexity side up through the top of those doors. Now, if you could see there, Guardian is going to be playing a little bit further back.
He's going to flash. Look at this.
Yeah, Zeus is going to be the one that's going to spot first for Zeus to pop down, and he's going to spot Anger with a knife out. Oh, Anger never thought that anybody was going to push after that flash because the smoke was actually there. And again, another big mistake here, as it's the bomb that falls first. So they're going to rotate around. Semphis manages to at least retaliate and avenge Anger and pick up the bomb, and we're just going to reset around here towards this round.
Oh, that bomb, if they had lost that a little bit further up, that could have been a disaster. Sees clever push up the middle, going to take down Semphis, goes for another one, but Jordan is there to take him down, and it's back into a 3-on-3, still 45 seconds, but the great thing is, compLexity actually have the B bomb side. It's up to Sean Gares to secure that. Now they just need to play safely and defend, and they should be able to do this. Yeah, so the bomb is making his way in. Eco watch that flank, spots Senya, drops him with the AK at lower B, and just through the double doors, he's pushing through. That's going to be Starks. Doesn't manage to get the bomb carried down. 25 seconds left, and this guy, wow, he's not scared. He's just going through the doors, going through the window, and nothing is shooting at him as well. So now it's going to be, now he's finally getting spammed here from the tunnels, and that was Eco. And you could see them after the bomb plant there. They're both down at 29 and 35 HP respectively for Starks and Guardian. They will fall back to save, but they still, so far, managed to save an op. Yeah, so the initial kill that happened on Anger over here and all the action in between actually meant that Navi sort of gave up on even holding the B bomb side, which is a big tell for compLexity. They're going to use this, definitely. Now they realize, all right, if we put some pressure on, Navi actually might just over-rotate a little bit. Because Sean was able to walk into the B-bomb site and just see nobody was there, and that pretty much gave them the round. In spite of the fact that Sean got no kills, he had a huge role in winning that round. It was very tough as well, because when he caught Anger at Catwalk, there was nobody there set up for a trade. So they already dropped the bomb carry, and it all came down to Semphis that really needed that entry kill desperately to get that kill. If he actually lost it, it was going to be game over there for compLexity. Because the other pushes that Navi had through the double doors, at least compLexity was set up for trades, and that's why you saw that 4 versus 4, 3 versus 3 after, and then a victory for compLexity. Guardian boosted on Catwalk, gets the first op shot onto Sean Gares, and not only that, he saw 4 guys up on Catwalk, so this is going to be tough for compLexity. As they're going to probably have to play this a little bit more passively, Anders. Yeah, then they go back to the same setup. There's the flash. Zeus is going to peek there. Oh, flash, but Anger does not care. Still going to get the kill now. Guardian down on long, and this is going to be a shooting gallery. This is where Guardian is probably one of the best in the world, so we'll see. They're going to try and flash and grenade their way in. He still picks off one. That's a double in the round for him. Then he misses the shot, but he's got back up really quickly, and Guardian, there's one more. Triple for him, and still 2 more to go. He's going to go down eventually to Eco, and that actually opened up the round for compLexity. Yeah, because at least nothing had a trade onto Starks before he got picked off, so that opened up the A bomb site. But a quick rotation comes in right now for Navi as C's is moving up towards the A ramp. Drop. Last one spotted. Senya couldn't get anything done as Anger, a flash dance kill, and then a 2 kill to hold the bomb plant. Big round for them going on there to retaliate from that miss from the round before. And that's fantastic. It's great seeing Anger back in action because he played really well yesterday, so it's nice to see that he hasn't forgotten how to do that. It's 5-3, and it's an eco round for Navi, so now things are looking a little bit better. And Sean Gares is going to be the one that's going to get the AWP now. And looks like Starks is going to get some support from his team, and Sean Gares is going to look through the doors, gets the shot onto C's, early 5-on-4 situation, and now Senya tried to push through the doors, and that means for compLexity that B is open for business. Sean Gares sees the rotation and the push aggressive at long A versus Navi, and he's going to get one onto Guardian as well. Now inside Zeus gets the kill, but big round coming in for compLexity. Oh, but actually look at this. Zeus picking up a double as well. Sean was caught in the middle of everything. Now they're going to try and save this AWP, and Zeus will take down one more. Now it's another kill. 4 for him. He's going to go for Semphis as well. Semphis got to stay hidden, and Zeus is coming from it. As he said, he's running. This is an incredible turnaround. I'm not sure there's enough time for Zeus to win this, but this is still massive economic damage dealt to compLexity. Oh, yeah, definitely. You saw Semphis running for his life.
because thankfully Zeus did not have a kid either, because if somehow he landed that shot, oh, he still manages to get it. So he gets 2 CZ kills, 3 amazing op shots, and manages to screw around a little bit with complexity's money situation, because they should have been sitting at a lot more money than they have right now. But that was amazing. It was a nice ace. They still lost the round, but still Zeus definitely is fragging like a king right now.
Yeah, that was, you know, Sean getting caught in that T-spawn. Interesting turn of events right there. 5-4, and that could really come back to hold complexity. They needed that money to keep winning.
Just like that as well, like, they weren't able to save an AWP. Sean Garris had a few shots, but now it goes back in the hands of Guardian, and then Complexity are reverting back to AKs.
Let's see, Zeus here, clever spot, but doesn't actually make the most of it. He's going to go down, Guardian with a shot through the smoke. They actually crossed before they tried to peek, so that's not a good idea. And now Xenia takes down 2 people. That was some mistiming, I think, for Complexity.
Big smoke as well on the platform, but nothing still manages to get the 2 kills inside there. So just like that, it's back down to a 2-on-2, but nothing is still very low. Bomb on his back, and it should soon be a 2 versus 1 because nothing will be forced to plant. Guardian's just around the window. He's going to try to get an op shot through this smoke, but spamming through. They go for a trade. 1 versus 1. Hiko gets the kill onto Starix after that 90-degree turn, and we are now tied up 5-5.
Yeah, let's try and listen in on Complexity right after this.
Nice. Yeah, I saw him on radar core. I don't know how you killed him.
I went through the smoke and just killed him.
He did the disciple play, dude.
Fuck,
yeah. Slow CGB, they're saving. Slow CGB, Sean, off smoke.
Oh, I'm not sure if Complexity don't actually think they're going to be saving right now. That is really important. And actually, oh, they peek middle. Sean wins the battle against Guardian. That doesn't happen often, and now they're going to go for the B bomb site. Xenia goes down. Complexity, they have this figured out.
C's now at the window, AWP. But he's getting pre-fired through the window as well, and he's going to be forced to fall back at this point. You haven't seen anybody rotate as of yet for Zeus and for Starix, but now they're all going to come out at CT spawn just to try to help C save that AWP. But, you know, they got caught off guard, Complexity, because they thought that they were going to be on a save, speaking on Navi. But after that, Sean Garris gets the kill there onto Starix. So they're going on a hunt. They really want to force them save, if not maybe even double save. Zeus gets the kill with the M4, but they are still hunting him. C's saving that M4 at connector at long. Gets the op shot, and then Zeus it onto nothing. So they are trying to save 2 ops now.
This is another round where Complexity, they've already won the round, so they're not worried about losing it, but they are throwing away a lot of rifles doing this, and they are going to keep going. Hiko and Anger, are they gonna? No, Anger is actually waiting here, so they don't want to give up anymore.
I think they want the time to run out before, maybe. No, they're just gonna keep it calm for now. So 6-5, Complexity takes the lead for the first time in this game. But what I was trying to say there is that they thought that Navi was gonna be on a save, but then they saw surprisingly this buy, and thankfully Sean Garris had the better reaction shot against Guardian to win that fight at middle.
Yeah, can he do it again? That's the question. Guardian, oh, it's going to smoke off and run too long, and Sean is going to jump down, see if he can get the pick on anyone crossing over, but the smoke is going to prevent that, so we'll see. Complexity looks like a slightly slower round from them this time, just setting up across the map, seeing what they can do. Yeah,
so far the bomb is actually dropped inside T-spawn, so they really want to try to see how Navi is going to be able to play this game. Are they going to go on a save? Are they trying to play it a little bit aggressively? As they were able to save it at an AWP and an M4 the round before. Now they also are low on the money situation as well, because you don't see a lot of them with kits, a lot of them with low armor, but which is okay coming up against AKs. But they don't have many grenades to counter against Complexity, who might at this point try to go for a control of middle again. So Guardian's opting on the top of Cat.
And that's a really worrying sign. If they try and go short here, they might lose a player immediately. See, still 50 seconds on the clock, and this is definitely looking like it's going to be a B push, but not through middle. Do they have anyone going middle? Are they going to push all 5 members through upper?
No, you're probably going to see right now the trade happening with Hiko and Sempis. The Lurker and the entry fragger are going to try to battle it at mid. So that smoke happened towards the TP spawn. Sempis goes for the trade, so it was 1 for 1. Now they're trying to move inside the site, but C still holds it down with 2 M4s. Now finally Senna gets picked up, a Guardian off Sempis, so it's all up to nothing. At least he has the bomb on his back, but it's a 3 versus 1, and at this point, he's going to fall back, and that is going to be, looks like a victory here for Nadas Vincere to make it 6-6. But that trade happened well at first there for middle for Complexity, but it all came down to them not able to take over that B against C's with the M4.
That's really weird, but I'm not sure why they tried to do the B split push like that. I feel like that was a little bit strange, but the fact is, Navi have been putting a lot of emphasis on mid and B. I mean, that's a really strong position from them right now, so the great thing about the sort of the B split push normally is if you smoke off the CT spawn and then you get just the one kill in the middle, generally that means there's just going to be one guy left in here.
Yeah.
And when you're coming through upper and you're coming through middle, that guy does not stand a chance. But the way Navi are playing it, they have 2 people in here and then 1 more inside this bomb site.
Yep.
That makes it really tricky. This is around where they don't, and this is around where compLexity could probably win by doing that B split, but they don't know what we know, and that's a problem.
And at the same time, compLexity, I think, is really overestimating, well, not really overestimating, but fearing Guardian's AWP, which is why you see them focus more and set up a trade at middle. In case Guardian is opping middle there, they could get the trade and the op down. But if not, if they try to cross up on catwalk, they're getting picked off there by Zeus and by Guardian at the same time. So they're attempting this catwalk, and there you go, Zeus and Guardian going to work again. The trade finally comes in as it was a forced buy for compLexity. Sean Garris with a Galil, so funny thing is it's going to be nothing to try to op things right now. So we had Sean Garris try to peek with the bomb, but these guys are just getting picked right now at A.
Yeah, they definitely aren't having too much luck at the moment. Guardian weirdly hesitating on that last shot, but it doesn't really matter. It's still a 2-on-4 at the moment, and StarX is going to peek out. Nothing will take him down. Not that often. Why are they not swapping so that nothing has the orb? Or so that Sean has the orb?
Yeah, it's very strange, actually, and I guess it all comes down to Nothing, who's been on point so far in this game. The way he shoots the CC, the AK, maybe they are trusting him with the AWP there, but a flank comes in as C's drops one, and now he's cornered. Speaking about Sean Garrison, as he tries to cross over, he's never looking towards long, and it's gonna be the flank actually from Senya, sorry, as C's was actually on catwalk that got the kill onto Nothing. Nothing couldn't capitalize with the op, so it's gonna be 7-6, and it's going back and forth through a close game on the first half.
Wow, that was... Oh, he double scoped at the end there, Jordan. That definitely got him killed, but I'm not sure it would have made a big difference. And now, compLexity, no bomb plant, no money. But it's the 14th round and they're going to buy up anyway. They don't care. They really want to try and make this 8-7 in their own favor. So they're putting it all on this one round.
Yeah, and Guardian looked towards middle and saw nothing there, so he's going to say, guys, watch out for maybe B push. That's why you see a lot of smokes being thrown right now by Navi as well, and grenades. And Guardian finally spots him coming through the lower tunnels, misses the nade. Now here comes the aggressive push, but he's going to get some backup right now from Senya. The flash to prevent compLexity from pushing through the doors. They are now reassessing at Xbox. And you can see from that mini-map that Sean Garris is holding that bomb at B, so they're going to try to go for that mid to B split. And it's going to be the one that bought the AK, Nothing that gets the first kill of this game. But traded back Zeus and C's, retaliating towards middle. And here comes the push inside. Zeus through his smoke. Gonna try to see if he can spam somebody down. Yes. But here comes the first one through the window.
It's not looking easy. Is it Nothing waiting? They're going to come through the smoke. He takes down one, then tries to fall back. And actually, compLexity, they're in a 2-on-2. All things considered, this is a pretty good outcome. Yeah,
and Zeus spamming through the doors to get that kill. That was actually great control for him there. But at least they get a bomb plant down for compLexity, so the advantage in terms of time comes in their favor.
This is all on Zeus. If he goes down here, then Guardian has no chance at all. They're going to push in at the same time. He's been spotted. Zeus waiting to get the shot. Anger trying to play this smartly. There's the one kill. Anger just has to stay hidden. Don't peek. Just hide in the corner. Anger trying to do it. He's going to go aggressive on this, and Zeus is right around the box. Anger goes down. Zeus with a quad kill. He picks up a kit, and I think... No, he can't find it. I think that might have been just enough time for the bomb to go off.
Oh my god.
All right then.
Okay, look at that face palm there, you son. Oh my.
Is that...
He's planking. He's planking.
I was like, yeah,
wow.
But it wasn't even a face palm. It's like a barrel in his face. A barrel palm, is that even a thing? I don't know. That was incredible.
A big mistake there, but what a great retake by Zeus nonetheless. The way that Anger played it at the same time, after he got spotted, he ran across towards the barrel. So Zeus, who was still running towards that platform, was looking towards the back box, but had an amazing flick shot to get the kill onto Anger. Now they're pushing towards long, trying to set this trade, and Zeus is going to try to avenge from his mistake from the round before.
This is the final round of the half, and actually it's one that compLexity should be able to win. There's not that many rifles, but already picking off one, and StarX is going to be able to save that AK. This is going to be on Senya, though, with a CSET 75. He smokes it off, and if they try and come through here, which they shouldn't, but if they do, it just might work out. Anger, spider senses are tingling. He's trying to look behind, but it's not going to be fast enough. Caesar will take him down, and now they need to go quickly here.
No choice there as they're going to try to go through. And he manages to get the kill on the CZ, but only has one bullet left, so he's going to get caught now. He should die. But no, Zeus comes in for the support and saves him to get a trip kill. And that's going to end the first half, 8-7 in favor of Navi. And man, finally we see a closer game at the end of the first half. But compLexity really to gather some rounds before. They really had to muster everything they got to manage to get 7 rounds in the first half here.
Yeah, a bit of a disappointing, turn of events for compLexity. They gambled in that 14th round. They bought up with just 1 AK and a lot of C-set 75s. They won that round, and then you'd think, all right, they got the second one as well. They're going to make it 8-7 in their own favor, but then I don't know what happened at the end. I think they were hesitating way too much, and they, again, had a little bit too much respect for Navi here.
Yeah.
8-7, I mean, it's not ideal for compLexity. I think they'd want 9 rounds on this first half, but they can definitely still win with this.
Yeah, it just depends if compLexity can play the retakes the same way as Navi has. But if you're going to have to look at a key player for both teams, you have Zeus. The way that he's playing with the rifle is amazing. And then you have Nothing. The way that he's playing with any gun is amazing so far. Yeah. But you still have your individuals from compLexity that have stepped up from yesterday that are still stepping up today.
And that's good news. I mean, Zeus ended up dropping 21 kills in that first half, so that was pretty impressive. We'll see if he can continue on like that. Here it goes. Second half coming up still. The first game in this best of 3 in the upper bracket between compLexity and Navi.
So here comes the last restart. Do you think we're going to see more of a stack for compLexity? Because they have been studying a bit the way that Navi's been playing, because they just literally played this map against Monojuma's the best of 3s before, and compLexity were just all behind them trying to figure out how they were playing.
I don't know. I mean, Navi's really well known for playing so slowly on the T side, so I'd be happy to see compLexity try and put on some aggression here and, yeah, get some information about where they are early on.
Yeah. So they did have an aggressive push towards long at first with these 2 guys going up. That is going to be Anger and Sean Garris, but Nothing spots a few guys making their way up towards Catwalk. That's forcing Sean Garris to fall back and smoke it. But Navi, like you mentioned it here, Anders, they play the pistol one very slowly on Dust 2, and they're still making them waste their nades.
Yeah, just no pressure at all. Hiko still has a Molotov. That's an interesting addition. And now look at this. This is what I'd like to see. Exactly. compLexity now pushing up, getting information. If they're a little bit quicker, it might work out, but Nothing goes down in the middle. Now the backstab has to happen so quickly. Sean is coming up from behind. Semphis takes 1, then goes down, and now Sean, 12 bullets here to do a lot of damage.
Anger still manages to get the kill, 3-on-3 situation, and drop the bomb carrier as Hiko is holding inside the doors. Spots another one running through. It's going to be Starix. Runs out of bullets, but he's getting support at least from his teammates. He's going to be the last man standing. Speaking about Starix, and they manage to take him down, and compLexity takes the pistol.
Very cool play. That, I mean, okay, so the thing is, that backstab was seconds away from being too late. But it was just in time. If they'd have been 2 seconds earlier, I think Navi would have been crushed utterly. They would have lost that round in a second. But that could have gone out of control. And huge shout out to Semphis for actually staying alive. He got the 1 kill, and then he stayed alive for just another second, and that made all the difference. That 1 second is the difference between them losing or winning, probably.
All the trades and the setups that they had for the pistol, it all came down to that mid-control. And compLexity just had the upper hands there at the end. Now it's going to be a save round, of course, for Navi, but interesting thing here is they're going to go for a full save, as they did not get a bomb plant as well. Now they have a stack for compLexity at middle at the same time, so they're spamming through, and they're just dropping like flies.
And what's really weird is that normally, at least in the European scene, a lot of the time, if you don't get the bomb plant, that means you're going to be going, that means they're buying in the 3rd round. So I was gonna say, normally if you don't get the bomb plant, you're gonna be ecoing, and then you're gonna go with eco and armor, basically. So just pistols and armor. But now we decide, even though we're up against FAMASas, it's cool for us to have 3 people without any head armor and no grenades except for 1 smoke. I very seriously disagree with what Navi are doing here. I think this is a big mistake.
Huge gamble, especially that they only have 1 smoke and 1 flash combined for the whole team. So what can they do with this? If it's not smoking and flashing for middle, maybe it's going to be able to take Catwalk. But at this point, you can see there, actually, the bomb is going to get dropped intentionally, and Zeus is going to be the one that's going to be creeping up first. So they're going to count on the AK to depict her towards the A site.
If they can do this, great, but there's already 1 shot. Semphis taking down Seized. Instant shot through the door is going to take him down, and now grenade to follow. What I don't get is that when you have Navi, when you have Guardian on this team, and you're on Dust 2, why would you not save up 1 more time and get him that AWP? You know how much he's going to do with it. Feels like buying AKs with no head armor this early is too much.
Yeah, well, you also have compLexity that has committed a lot of money in the 2nd round to go with all FAMASas. So if they're actually able to go for the surprise buy and win against them, you would see compLexity in a double save.
Yeah.
So Sean Garris inside the site. They did smoke it first here to prevent Navi from moving up, but you could see them set up right now, this terrorist team, to push up on Catwalk. Yeah, but they have no nades, nothing left yet anymore, so it's going to be tough for them to make their way through. Sean Garris gets the kill with the FAMAS, and these guys are still pinned on Cat.
Perfect spots one. Sean to cover as well. Really good communication coming out here from compLexity. And we'll see now Senia dropping as well. It's going to be all on Starix. He goes down. It's a flawless round.
Yeah.
And Sean Gares to pick up the triple kill. That's really cool. But actually, Anthony, this is something that's really interesting. Buying 5 FAMASas like compLexity did is something that we don't see at all in the European scene. That seems to be something that's almost exclusive to compLexity. I mean...
Exactly, yeah. They're known to place and buy so aggressively. Either they win or lose, they will go full out with whatever they can and basically put their economy at 0 every time. They're not saving for AWPs for third rounds or anything like that and go for submachine guns to get more money for kills. They just want to straight out go with the rifles whenever they can.
And that means now we're back to ecoing. This is a 2-round lead for the American team, and things are looking really good. This is Navi's map choice. This is the map that Navi want to win. It's going to be Inferno as the next map, and that's where compLexity beat NIP.
So a mistake there as they drop the bomb, but one drop through the catwalk at spawn. Nothing still manages to stay alive, and Sean Gares sees him, runs through, draws the bomb here again onto Starix, and sees it's got to be stuck in this smoke with the CZ and 6 HP.
Do you see the panic in Jordan?
Yeah.
That was incredible. So, do you think he was on the comm just shouting, I need backup?
Most likely, and touchdown made.
All right. What kind of pose is that?
That, if it wasn't planking, this is going to be the lean back.
Well, I guess it doesn't get much more relaxed than dead.
Oh, man.
That's when you're really at rest.
6 feet under. So 11-8. compLexity taking the lead by 3. And now we have the AWP of Guardian.
Yeah, and look at the spawn he has. Oh, he's not going to use the spawn. He spawned really close to long. He could have gone for an instant pick. And if he had, he would have actually run into 3 people. So I'm really sad he didn't use that. Because that was the best long spawn you could possibly have.
Yep. And at least at the same time, the way that he played it, he at least saw 2 guys jump across and never recross. So now you see Navi try to retake this middle control and possibly work up on this catwalk as well. So Zeus at the point spots him, but he's going to drop. I think that was Sean Gares dropping down inside CT spawn.
It could have been a close one. But the fact that Guardian didn't go for that pick makes me think that he's starting to get a little bit worried. I mean, his style is playing very aggressively, very confidently. If he lacks the confidence to go for that kind of pick, I'm not sure that's a good thing. Anger, oh, getting sprayed down right through the container. And that's obviously not a good start here for compLexity. Sean in a great angle, though. Look at this.
AK that he picked up, the flashes are coming in, but he's still holding in. He doesn't manage to see anybody moving up. Navi decides to fall back, so he might be able to push through this and catch him off guard. Nothing, meanwhile, still watching long, and he managed to actually get the kill onto C's. Yeah. And now we have a push through the mid double doors, but the trade comes in, and just like that, Nothing's going to be the last man standing. So it was actually a great call for Nothing there. Should I say for Sean Gares to try to call for his teammates to pin towards that middle, to pinch towards the Xbox. But Navi was just waiting there with 4 guys still at the barrels, looking down towards mid double doors.
So this is an interesting illustration of how annoying it is to play against Navi's slow style. Navi had long and they had short covered. And because compLexity were pushing lower dark, they had short and they had long. That means you can see Navi, they're basically sandwiched in. They should lose that round, but just based on the positions. But because they're so slow, they end up going back the middle, and the compLexity players that came out for lower dark, they actually got sandwiched in turn, and that was the round over right then and there.
Yeah.
So I think against any other team, if you did that push as compLexity, it'd be right on. You'd end up catching them on short, and you'd end up having that, take control of short, and the people on long would be left alone, and you'd be just fine. But Navi, they're so slow, and it's very weird to play against.
Yeah, but so far compLexity won 3 rounds in a row and a half, and they actually didn't lose many guns as well. That's why we saw them also with FAMASas in the 3rd round. Now Sean Gares, opting from Goose, gets the first kill into Guardian, and sees he's going to pick it up. So the first op battle, it comes into victory of compLexity. So he sees right now, just saw Sean Gares jump across, but has no idea that somebody else is inside Goose.
This is a sick... Oh, wow, that's a great kill. Senia goes down, but you're right, this is a great mind game coming out. Sean missing nothing at the moment. He's just going to take down Zeus as well, and it's a 2-on-5. He's going to step in the fire a little bit just to celebrate keeping warm like that. And that's like
dance.
That was a brutal grenade.
Indeed. Drop the bomb carrier, starting the last man standing, and that's it. Hiko manages to get the kill, another flawless victory.
I think that's a very good point. I'm sad we didn't get to see it played out, but you're absolutely right. The fact that they saw Sean cross over down here means if Sean had gone down and they'd been pushing into the A-bomb site,
they would never check.
No, they would not be checking this corner. That's very unlikely. They'd be focused on the 2 people who are down at long, which is another interesting thing. compLexity had 4 people at the A-bomb site. They had 2 here, 2 down on long, and then Hiko in the middle.
Yeah,
That's a strange setup.
I think after the first pick there by Sean Garrett, the second one, the third, yeah, at the beginning of the stack was the gamble there with compLexity, thinking that they were going to go with that off battle towards the A site, so it came down in their favor. Now it's a mixed buy, a forced buy coming in from Navi as well. They want to try to hurt compLexity's economy. Guardian was with only a P250, while we have a Galil and AKs for the rest.
Now, there's a small detail here, maybe I'm just nitpicking right now, but I'm a little bit annoyed that compLexity are using so many smokes. They only have one left right now, this early in the round, because they could gamble fairly safely on the idea that Navi aren't going to push so early anyway, so they might as well wait, wait 20 seconds and then throw the smokes, because then you're just buying more time anyway. So, I don't know, it feels like a little bit of a waste, but at the same time, they're 3 rounds up. They're actually pretty close to taking this map.
Oh, yeah. And the tides have turned, definitely, and Cephas gets the first walling onto Stars. He spotted another one, which was seized. He's going to need, or flash over, should I say. Spot him here, but it's going to be Senya that's going to take the advantage with the AK-47, but at least he drops him down to 18.
Now it's Hiko's turn. He's got to stay alive and get a bunch of kills here. Almost takes down Zeus, but they're lining up. Oh, Hiko takes down triple kill like that. Now Guardian left. And Hiko may be getting a little bit too aggressive, but that was brilliant. And now Guardian is alone. Picks up the one rifle. He's got no time to play this game. He's got to get the bomb down immediately, but how can he do that? He fakes it once, and they're not even buying it.
So now nothing spots him. He manages to get the kill, 2 versus 1, and Anger picks him up. A water round there by Hiko. 4 HP, still manages to get 3 kills.
Let's listen in on compLexity now.
Good damage.
One guy tried to just rush you and spawn to the sniper.
Yeah. I know, that was pretty good. Just take it like a man. I wear black pants, no one will know.
What does that mean, Sean Garrett?
I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get an interview later and figure out exactly what that's code
Definitely
for.
noted. Black pants, Sean Garrett.
That's some good information to have. So look, I mean, Hiko, we haven't actually seen so much from him so far, and Sean goes down the middle, and another kill coming in. Semphis dies. Not the best start, because this is an eco round from Navi. We'll see. Anger gets 1. This is really important kills for compLexity right now. They don't want to throw this away.
Yeah, it was all about trying to take that mid control, trying to get the trades as well. They managed to hurt compLexity a little bit by getting 2 guns down, but we have reassessed for compLexity, so they're playing 1 inside B, 1 inside CT spawn, and 1 at long, so they have all angles covered, and they do have the firepower against the CZs of Navi.
Oh.
Nothing, just spamming through, puts him down to 15, and Stark still manages to stay alive, luckily there.
Yeah, Nothing had some really good shots through the smoke yesterday. It seems like, I don't know if it's all the years of playing this game that's just kicking in, but that's really creepy. That's really creepy just watching him do that. But now look at Anger. He's actually trapped right now. If Zeus gets closer, that might be a problem. I don't think Anger has any clue, but it doesn't matter. Jordan is there to help out. Now it's going to be Guardian. Good headshot, but not enough here. Time's running out. It's 1-on-3, and he only has a pistol, so not going to be working out now. Nothing going to pick up the double kill, and it will be 14-9, and no bomb plant either, which at this point is actually pretty important.
Yeah, and I would have not have expected from them falling from behind for so many rounds at the beginning. compLexity now takes the lead by 5 here to almost win this first map.
They're doing a fine job right now. Guardian has the AWP. Sean with an AWP. They're going to run separate ways, though, and Guardian not going to try for the pick-off in the middle. I mean, how many rounds? That's 3 in a row. So actually, oh, they won't have that much money. If Navi lose this round, they might not have any money to try and prevent compLexity from winning the map.
So let's see what happens. You got a few smokes at first. They're just spamming through the doors, and Anger's pushed all the way up. He's gonna go ahead to get it against Senya very soon. He knows he's just around the corner, but these guys are still set up. Oh, he decides to fall back. Okay. Somehow Senya probably thinks that Anger's just around the corner, but he's just pre-firing it and running away, and this would be a perfect pinch right now for Anger.
It would be nice, but it's a big risk for him to peek up. He heard him running away, but that could just as well be a fake from Senya. Just, using the audio cue like that.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle, nothing picks off 1. It's going to fall back. A great start once again. Now Smoke's going to go off, and Seized will take the kill. Hiko alone in this bomb site. Last time he got a triple. This time he's going to have to do even better. He gets the 1, keeps spraying, and that's the end.
So they have taken over the B-bomb site right now for Navi. Rotation from the CT side of compLexity. And they have been smoked through. Anger on that rotation, but couldn't catch anybody there on that pinch. Bomb now planted, and the advantage comes in now for Navi, and compLexity has to retake the B site.
And they're gonna have to, oh, flash, great flash. Guardian gonna have to move out of this, the Molotov as well. So we'll see. This is not the ideal position. He still picks off the 1. And that's it. Now just Semphis left, 1 on 3. So a really good hold from Navi. I was getting worried then.
So now he's going to get spotted. Still manages to get the kill onto Senya, but Clock is taking on that bomb. He's just going to look for exit kills here and force Navi to be tight on the money situation. Tries to go for the second one, manages to do so. Him losing the gun is not so bad for Semphis, but they definitely needed to get that take that op away from Guardian, who still manages to save it.
Yes, and you're exactly right. Guardian has 3,900, so if he had lost that AWP, that would have been it. That would have been back to AK. So actually, I think that was a very cool move. Very calculated by Semphis at the end, trying to see if he could do that. Definitely worth the investment. But we'll see. 14-10, this first map is definitely not over yet.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Navi can still come back.
And look at this. If Navi is just won the round, if they lose this one, they're screwed on the last round still.
Oh, yeah. Completely. They only had one person surviving that last, and that was obviously Guardian with the AWP, so you're absolutely right.
So Bomb is also dropped inside T-spawn, so again, doing like compLexity did before, really just trying to feel out how compLexity is playing so far, as Sean Garris is upping towards his mid double doors. He's gonna spot one at Xbox, but misses a shot. That was against C's. Nades are being lobbed. Semphis spamming through the door, so now Navi knows that there's two guys playing that crossfire setup again at middle. Middle is so critical right now for this match.
Look at the adjustment for compLexity. Previously, they only had Hiko in this bomb site. Now they switched it up. They have 1 mid and 2 B, and Sean will pick up the first one. Oh, no, gets caught, but Hiko's still here. He's going to flash out. This is why compLexity has made a really smart choice, is having more people here at B, because it's going to be another push coming in. Hiko hiding behind, and he goes down immediately. Semphis tries to peek in alone. Not a good idea.
Now he still manages to drop the bomb here. 42 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time, though. He gets the headshot onto Senya. 3-on-3 situation. Op shot missed by C's. But two guys rotating with compLexity at the lower bomb site. That's nothing in anger. And here comes that bomb plant.
Zeus has to hold this down, and C's is there with the AWP, so this is going to be a near impossible retake. Semphis with another good shot, gets a double. Zeus in the corner, alone gets the one, and he's going to get the double kill. Well played by Zeus. That was exactly where he wanted to be. Picks up the AWP again, and it's a great round from Navi.
Man, Sean Garris with the initial pick was great against Guardian, but he never expected Navi to push right after, and then he got caught with the nade in his hands moving out on platform.
The big question is, why did he want to move in the first place? He was here, Hiko was down here, they had one guy in the middle towards CT spawn. Sean, I mean, I guess he could have gone up to the window to anticipate some sort of push down there, but still, why not just put Hiko on that? If they could have had the crossfire anyway, that was a bit of a mistake from Sean's point of view, I think. Unfortunate, they're still pretty far ahead, and Navi still are losing a lot of members. Even when they win, they only have one person surviving. So, in compLexity, they still have a pretty good margin here, but mistakes like that are really costly.
Oh, yeah. And who else to clutch it but then Zeus so far? 26 and 17 on the scoreboard, and C's with 21 and 17. So, if Guardian is not able to op it, C's can.
This is really scary.
So, save round coming in for compLexity. Sean Garris is going to push up aggressively, and Senya is waiting for him there. I think he heard that footstep. Yeah, that's why he's picking up, but he still manages to get the kill with the CZ. A dink first, and then a shot through the double door, so 1-man advantage for compLexity. They get spotted right here. It's going to be nothing at an Xbox, gets killed by C's. But compLexity are just pinching in Anders.
Yeah, Semphis takes that one. This is great. Another one. Semphis with a stunning double kill. And now it's Starix and Zeus left. Even if they don't win this round, compLexity, these kills are massive. Zeus is going to get one in return, but this is not over yet. This is another round where Navi are just throwing away rifles left and right.
A positive thing so far for Navi is that even though they got 3 guys picked off early by pistols, compLexity weren't able to pick them up. So they're still stuck with CZs now, even with lower bullets from the CZ of Semphis.
Definitely very important. 40 seconds left. They're going to try and walk out the middle jointly, and look at this backstab. Semphis, he might actually just be a genius. If he's a little bit quicker here, that's going to be incredible. Hiko's going to get picked off. He tries to do some damage. Now Semphis rushing up behind. Is he going to be able to get it? The timing was so close to being perfect. Zeus is trapped in a corner. Anger, he can't follow up on it. That was so close.
Try to get a shot to Zeus, puts him down to 16, so he spotted the bomb carrier, but he's down to 5 himself. Stars is just waiting around the corner on the other side. Kills him, but a good save, decent save right now for compLexity to still hurt Navi's money situation here. They're forced to drop every single time.
2 more seconds for Semphis, and it would have been one of the most incredible eco plays we've seen. He got the 2 kills in the middle. That was perfect. But the decision to rotate all the way back around like this is so smart. He could have won the map right there for compLexity. He had exactly the right idea. That's some really cool game sense.
Now, no kits at all for compLexity. Full buy coming in, and Sean Garris with the AWP. Guardian still holding back here, trying to scout it out to see how many crossed over. But Sean Garris is going to be the one upping up on Catwalk. So these guys are still going to look for this mid control for Navi. They're going to try to see if anybody's going to push up on Catwalk as well, and this is why Sean Garris is waiting. But on the other side of the CT side, you just saw that crossfire set up here with Semphis and with nothing inside the CT spawn. So this is a heavy hold right now for compLexity, for quick rotations as well.
Yeah, they're going to try and do it, and already pushed up on short, actually. Zeus trying to just make a distraction here. It's going to be another B push, and Zeus will take down the opening kill. This is a great start for Navi, exactly what they needed. Now it's going to be just one person left in B, because Zeus is just distracting the whole team. Nothing has got to get this kill quickly so they can focus on B again, but it doesn't happen. Zeus with another sick headshot, and now Hiko, he realizes too late that something's wrong.
Yeah, and they're falling one by one, but Semphis trying to tie things up, dropping 2 of his own. As Anger is going to have to rotate across. Bomb has just been planted right now, so this still gives plenty of time for Anger to rotate across. But Hiko is so low, but so is Guardian, so it could still be winnable. Check that out. Guardian opping into the window, drops him with the AWP.
Yeah, and I think I actually wanted them to fall back even in that 3-on-3. I don't think it was worth it for them trying to go for it. They'll pick up an AWP here on Anger. That's really important. This is going to be 14-13, and compLexity, I mean, the money is why they should have fallen back here. They have 600 on Semphis, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that's just why you have him peek towards that window first. He wants to try to get exit kills himself and then try to fall back. The gamble is there. You're right, Anders. He probably should have fallen back because that would have been 3 guns there for compLexity, and then wield Semphis with another CZ. Why not?
Yeah, or actually, Semphis could even have dropped, he could have bought a FAMAS if it really mattered.
Yes,
so they would have had 4, they would have had 1 guy with a gun. Instead, they are going to buy a FAMAS anyway. They do force it up, so this is, now we're getting really close here for compLexity. They realize that it's time to stop Navi right here, otherwise the comeback can really happen. Navi don't even have to fight for overtime right now. They can still win the game, or win the map at least.
Yes, down to the wire now. Crucial round for both teams. They have boosted Sean Garris aggressively on Catwalk, and he's going to look down towards lower B. Spots him and legs him only, though. Starix Magic is trying to get that kill after, as we had no armor, actually, for Sean Garris there, but still manages to fall back with 83 HP.
Oh, that was scary. But
yes.
A good leg shot nonetheless. I mean, it's good damage dealt already. Now nothing's taking over up on short, and Zeus is going to push right through the smoke. Doesn't even care.
Bad flash there by nothing, but he's not going to get committed or pushed through by Navi, so he manages to just stay alive after that mistake. Small mistake, though, and they just recap right now. But we are going for another mid to be split here for Navi.
And this is smart. Navi aren't smoking up. They're not signaling that they're here, so nothing has no clue. Now the smoke's going to happen, but he's very low, and he's the only one holding mid. 2 people inside the B-bomb site. Another push is happening. Semphis close to the doors with the FAMAS, and then Hiko covering the window. Hiko's going to spot the first one. Takes one down, another one to follow here. Hiko with a good spray control. Close. He only gets the one, but Semphis picks it up. Nearly a triple kill, and this round should be for compLexity. 2-on-2.
But somebody's watching the flank, and that's going to be Senya inside the window. They are also low when Semphis was slamming them down. Stars with 16 HP, Senya with 6. Bomb is planted, and Senya is playing that same corner again. Yeah, this should be winnable right now for compLexity, but nothing is also at 5, so nothing at least has to get 1 kill, and then hopefully let Sean Garris go for a pistol whip or something here.
There's the one in the corner now. Senya waiting. He's letting them walk in. Oh, they turn around on him. Senya, he goes down. Nothing. Gets the double kill. He waited just a second too long, Senya. And that is it. Map point for compLexity.
That was sick. That is a great display of patience. But somehow, compLexity, they're trying to clear the site, and you just see them like dancing like ballerinas, just twirling around, and then suddenly like, holy crap, he's right in the corner, and nothing. Manages to get the kill at 5 HP, but that was oh so close, and that would have been the play of this series.
And look at it. In spite of Navi winning 4 rounds in a row here, they lose a single round, and then no AWP for Guardian, and, well, they do have almost full grenades, but not quite. So that's how close it's been for those 4 rounds.
Yes.
compLexity just 1 round away from winning on Navi's map choice. That's the really critical thing here. This is the map that Navi picked to try and beat them.
Guardian only enough money with an AK-47, and these guys are going to let back towards this Catwalk. But compLexity is just playing the CT side so well. It just comes down to how you set up the trades and who has the better aim, and then that's why it's going back and forth between both of these teams.
Now, once again, it's Jordan actually single-handedly defending here the middle and CT spawn, so there's... I mean, I like the fact that Semphis is looking up here, but it means if Navi go for another mid-push, It's going to be tough, I think, for compLexity to hold it. But somehow, in spite of the fact that Navi for the last 4 rounds in a row have gone all B all the time, this time compLexity realized they might switch it up and go A, and they're exactly right. They have a really good setup to deal with this right now.
Can Anger do it? Spots the first one, drops him instead. Need caught in his hand as Stars takes him down, but nothing trying to retaliate. Gets digged through the wall, manages to line up too, but manages to go for the trade. Gets Guardian down, but avenged by Stars. Now Sean Garrett spotted a goose, and he's pinned now from Catwalk and from Long. This could be good right now for Navi, as it is a 2 versus 2. They drop the AWP. Semphis on a rotation. Bomb is going to get planted.
Yeah, but they're here so quickly. The rotation's almost instant. One is down, one is up here. Oh, great shot from Zeus. Now it's actually a triple kill for him. Oh, actually, no, that's Starrick, sorry, with the triple, and it's going to be onto Hiko. 1 on 2 here, trying to see if he can do it, and time is going to be running out. He does not have a kit.
The way you're going to say to Mumble when you're matchmaking, I've seen you win these, Hiko. So the crossfire is set up, the clock is ticking, he jumps up, he spots Zeus, and now Zeus is still playing it very passively. Well played. Oh, he still manages to get the flick shot, but clock is ticking on that bomb, spinning through, down to 20 HP, and Starix played this
Are you kidding me?
perfectly,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Hiko, I don't think he's going to survive this round, actually. Oh, no, he makes it away with 5 HP, so that's pretty important. This AK will be everything that compLexity has. That's all they're
all
gonna
they have, yes.
Yes. For the 30th round, this is going to go down to the wire here. It's either going to be overtime or it's going to end 16-14. What a crazy first game here.
At this point, you're going to see CZ's Sean Garris with the scout. Is he going to try to battle a scout at middle for a pick? The smokes is coming through. He's going to spot first. He sees nothing there. And you look at that, you had 3 guys pushing through towards B as well for compLexity. They were expecting probably another mid to B, but this time Navi is going to try to go for a catwalk push again. And it works.
And
One watch no flank though.
This feels like overtime. I mean, unless Hiko can stand his ground here at the A-bomb side alone against 4 people, it's going to be overtime. There's the first kill. There's the second kill. Are you joking? Hiko!
Oh my God!
Triple kill! Gets the spray now! Just a pistol out. Guardian is in a 1-on-3.
Oh my
Hiko may have
God.
done it again. He did it yesterday. And this is just Hiko's map. He's a monster!
Oh my God!
The quad kill. Hiko taking down Navi on Dust 2. What a sick performance. All alone.
That is the